Hello YouTube, we are back with another redstone tutorial. In today's video we are looking at a expandable double piston extender. So as you can see, it is a ceiling one, or like a facing down double piston extender, and it will be expandable in the horizontal direction. So yeah, let's just take a look at it, and as you can see, it will extend, and then it will retract if you actually flick the lever again. Now there's a little bit of a weird thing with this extender. Now firstly, it's insanely small, so as you can see, it's like the wiring for it is absolutely tiny, and yeah, so that's really awesome. But the actual the weird thing is that when you like use a lever that's, say, like further away, there's like a little trick that you have to do to actually make it work, and that will be basically just adding one more layer to it at the end. But yeah, so let's just take a look at how to actually make this. And yeah, so I'm just going to be right back, and I've just got things started off with a single double piston extender. Then you can, like, when you want, you can just extend it however much you want. But I'll show you guys how to actually expand it as well, if you don't already know. But yeah, so what you want to do to start things off is place your ceiling, so just like that. And these two blocks right here are going to be for a sticky piston, so right there, and then a half slab right there. Now, if you are wondering how I got that, or this block right there, just this is a command. So give at p stone slab, and then 1-8, and there you go. But yeah, so that's like a little trick, or a little quirk I found out. But then what you want to do is you want to have a slime block on top of that sticky piston right there. Then have a piece of dust right here. Then have a repeater on one tick going into a redstone dust right there. And that's going to be your expanding line. Then above this, or above this dust right here, you want to have a block with a lever on the side of that. Now, actually, you want to have an immovable block right there. I'm just going to use a furnace. And you also want to have an immovable block right there. And I'm going to use a furnace once again. Then on top of this one, you're going to have a resin dust right there with a lever on the side of it. So that's just going to be your input block. Now you have to have it like on this side, so that it will actually power this dust right here, as well as this one right there. So that's like a little thing that you have to make sure you have. Then you want to have a redstone block right there with a repeater on 2 ticks right there. Then have a repeater on 3 ticks right there. And that is your wiring done. Then you just want to have a block right there with another block right here with a piece of dust right there. And that should be done. So let's just take a look at it, see it in action. And as you can see, it will retract and extend perfectly fine. Now to expand it, all you got to do is you want to just put your sticky pistons in right there, so just your double piston extenders, and then have lines coming out right here, so just like that. Then have dust on each of the lines like this, and that should be working now. So let's just take a look at it, and as you can see, it will work. And yeah, so that's basically that done. So there's a little bit of a flaw, or like a little bit of a weird thing with this. If you do want to have your input somewhere else, which is probably you probably want to do, but basically what will happen is if you power it with a repeater, so let's just have a piece of dust right there, the extension will work perfectly fine, but the retraction not so. And that is because it's actually really quite cool. But just take a look at this this piece of dust right there. when I expand or when I turn it on, and then watch it as I turn it off. And if you saw that, the dust literally flicked off for probably 0 ticks, and that's probably what's like softening it up. But yeah, so that's like a little bit of a weird thing. Now the way you actually fix that, or like get around that really, is you want to have this repeater here on 3 ticks instead of 2, and then have this line going out one more with a piece of dust right there, and then just put a normal piston facing downwards right there, and that will basically just update this row of sticky pistons right there. But let's just try that now, and as you can see, it will work. Now, another weird thing with this is if you actually try it with the lever now that we've actually changed it around, it won't actually work. So you basically have to make your mind up about what you want to actually, or where your input will actually be. And that is really weird, but I mean, it makes sense because it's using like a 0 tick pulse thingy. But yeah, so that's my double piston extender for you, and is really, it's got a quirk to it. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.